Hello, today we're going to be looking at how to create an action button and also change an image into a button as well. Now we could start off with a blank template, but you know what, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go and get a PowerPoint opened up earlier, just any random one. Here's one I just did with talking about interaction technologies for game platforms. So here we go. So I've got all my slides here. I've got gameplay, HIC, economics, etc. I'm talking about buttons, which is kind of ironic. So what we're going to do, I am going to create a simple button that's going to take me to different slides, so you can navigate your way around different slides. So first of all, I'm going to click on the Insert tab at the top. You could in fact insert shapes and do it all from the Home tab, but I always find it easier to do it from the Insert tab. So here we go. I'm going to create a shape. Which shape shall I have? Just open this out so I can have a better look. Well, here we go. You know what? I'm going to go with action buttons. You've got all these different action buttons down here. If I want sound, video, etc., I'm going to click on a home button. And now I can draw a nice home button there. And automatically it's saying hyperlink to first slide. So I'm assuming it's number 1 there. You could do a drop down and navigate to last slide, custom, or particular slide, etc. So here's what I just did, just went to slide. So let me do this. So you can navigate to a particular slide. You can do last slide viewed, show end. So if you want the show to end instantly, you can press a button. Custom show. So not sure what that one does, to be really honest. You can also link it to another PowerPoint presentation. Now that's an interesting one, so I can link it to that. And it's going to open up the files, so I can link it to another one, but I don't really want to do that. So yeah, it's going to leave it on first slide for now. So there we go. So we've got this one. If I click on it, we've got Drawing Tools Format. So let's have a look what we can do here. I could add all kinds of nice things to it. I could change the color. So if I hover over this, it gives me a preview without me clicking on it. If I'm happy, I could click on it. But really, I did like that red color, so I'm just going to click on the red. So you can also change the shape of it, so you can make it, this allows you to just draw another shape. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click away. Ooh, delete that. I'm going to click away, and I'm going to insert another shape just to see how we're getting on. So shape. Go to actions, let's have a look. I'm going to go to forward button, so I'm just going to draw this out. And automatically next slide. You could do mouse over, so it does something like runs a program, hyperlink, plays a sound. So I could get this to play a sound. Let's see what we've got. Does that play? I can't really hear anything. I'm not going to do a bomb. Let's do a laser. Okay, so if I preview this now, yeah, just hover over that, and that, ow, that does hurt the ear. So if I click on that, it goes to the next slide. Let's go to previous. There we go. And I click on the home, and it should take me to the first slide. So that's pretty good. So that's the basics of doing buttons. But let's say I want to turn an existing image into a button. You could create other shapes. I'm just going to click a shape that isn't let's go to a smiley face. I'm going to do a smiley face right there. You could have that selected and click on actions, and I can here, just like the others before, I can specify the different actions. But I'm going to delete that. Another thing you could do, you could get an image. Here's an image I've got earlier. I can click on it. You can do exactly the same as you did with shapes. You can make it an action, and you could give it next slide or end slideshow. You could get it to run a program, but you would have to have the script. I would really not recommend this. Object action, no, we don't have that. Sound, highlight, click. I'll just leave on highlight click. Let's see what that does. So Next slide. Okay, so let's see what happens when we do this. So here's a little animation. Oop, too fast. There we go. So with these, if I hover over it, so when I clicked on it, it just did a little drop thing there. So let's end the show. And that's really all you could do really with these sort of things. Another thing I could show you as well is how to create a hyperlink. So to create a hyperlink, I'm just going to do easy to use. I'm going to make this link to, for now, for this exercise, I'm just going to link it to Google. So I've got that there. Now automatically with this highlighted, sometimes you may get, I may right click on this and I got all kinds of options. I could hover over this and a little toolbar up here. No, sometimes this appears, sometimes it doesn't. Not always reliable. There's two ways you can go about adding a hyperlink. You can highlight the text, go to, where is it here? Here we go. Links, hyperlink. So I can click on that and I can hyperlink to a file, or I can put in a web address. Another way to do this is to have the text highlighted, right click and hyperlink. Does the exact same thing. So you can link it to another document, you can link it to, you can get to create a new document, etc. Or I could get it to link to Google. So that's what we're going to do. HTTP, what was it? Go on, slash, all the W's, dot, was it slash? Was it HTTP slash? I always forget. Oh, you know what? We'll just go all the W's, dot. Oh look, does it automatically for me. Google.co.uk because we're in the United Kingdom. I always do that. You could go .com, but okay. So now that's turned into a link. So if I were to preview this again, there we go. Easy use, comfort of this button. So if I click on this now, you can see it's working away like a busy little bee there. And here we go, we've got Google open. And that's it. That's what you can do. I'm sure there's probably ways you can custom this. I've got end slideshow. Let's see what we could do to customize the link. I'm going to right click and go to, we copy hyperlinks, we can edit it, so we can remove the link. Can we do anything else to this? No, not really much you could do. I'm sure, well, I'm using Windows 2007. I'm pretty sure there might be other ways you can add different things, but that's the general gist of it, really. So, there you go. You know, now you know how to use shapes to create action buttons. You know how to use the actions to add to an image, make that do an action. And now you know how to create hyperlinks with highlighted text. So it wasn't too bad. In my opinion, Photoshop, if you spend a little bit of time and effort and find the right image and everything like that, you can make really good PowerPoint presentations. So these are just a few ways of making life a little bit easier. So hopefully you enjoy this and found it really useful.